Okay, folks, we got just about under 3 minutes left on the warm-ups. And we'll get underway here. This is game 24 for the JV team. Last two games, this one versus Rogers, and the night following one will be against Maple Grove. On the season, yep, that sounds good. On the season, we're 16 wins, 2 losses, and 2 overtime losses, along with 3 ties. So over the last 5 games dating back to our game in Hopkins, we're 4 wins and 1 overtime loss versus Edina. We're just under 2 minutes now to get underway. Hopefully the signal will do well. Your Wi-Fi is not the best. I'm trying a hotspot right now. We'll see if it holds up. Okay. Okay, starting us out, we've got Jewett. We've got Olson and Rose. In net, we've got Tyler Locke. Olson on the draw. Will win it back for Long. Long off the near wall, out for Jewett. Olson. Now Jewett will gain the line and send it low. Olson on the forecheck, we've got a call. Tonka on the power play here. Here at 16:45. Glukafridis, Hatch and Lee. Glukafridis on the draw. Long after that, the bench wall is cleared out. Long under pressure. We'll gather it up around the net. Out to neutralize, we'll feed it ahead. Was tipped, no icing. Here, Lee with it here. We'll send it over to the point. Omen over for Long. Back across for Hatch. Hatch off the far wall for Lee. Lee at the hash marks will serve it up for Omen. Over to Long, back over to Omen. To Hatch. Down to Lee. Centering feed is broken up. Comes over to the Tonka zone. Just over 1 minute here in the power play. Omen will leave it for Long. Long over to Olson. Olson over to Glukafridis. Down low to Lee, up high. Lawson over to Lee. Across to Glukafridis, will send it over to Olson down at the goal line. Back up high to Lawson. Lawson a shot, bad save. Now 40 seconds in the power play. Olson to Lee. Lee over to Olson. Back down to Lee, up high. Lawson here at the bench wall. Down to Lee. Boys are covered up pretty well. Lawson a shot, tries, deflected, goes over to the corner. Lee over to Glukafridis. Back over to Lee. It's tipped. Olson at the hash marks. We'll send it over to Lee. Final 5 seconds here. It comes up to Lawson, down low to Lee. Lawson. Tonka will change. That penalty killed off. Christian. Lawson off the bench wall, will clear it out to neutral ice, sent back in. Block out to play it, will leave it for Feltman. Feltman will cycle it over to the near corner for Otsby and Ronning. And on the forecheck along with Otsby. Long. Off the bench wall at the red line, gathered up by Rogers' player. The Royals shot tries. Now deflected out of play. 13:41 left in the opening period. Olsen, Jewett, Rose, Ullman, and Long. Tonka will win it back. Ullman over to Long, cycle it up for Jewett. Off the near wall, out to the red line, and sent back in. Jewett across to Ullman. Trying to chip it ahead. This is Olsen. Comes out for Jewett on the weak side. Jewett will send it in. Rogers on the breakout. They'll send it down to the Tonka zone. Locke will leave it below the goal line for Long. Long will feed it ahead for Rose. Rose gains the line. Tonka will change. Takeaway here and over to Whiteside. Bukafridis over to Lee. Lee trying to go back over. Bukafridis will send it back over to Whiteside. Whiteside will shoot it. Hatch giving pressure below the goal line. Rogers will clear it out to center ice. Royals shot try is blocked by Whiteside and covered here by Locke. Bukafridis on the draw. Won by Tonka. Lawson over to Whiteside. Whiteside out to Hatch, is kept in by the Royals. Shot try goes wide. It's played out to center ice. Royals on the regroup. Send it back into the Tonka zone. Lawson. Cross ice for Lee. This puck doesn't clear the zone. Now Lee gathering up. It's poked. Tonka on a change. Ullman. Forcing it ahead now. The Royals. Stretch pass. Goes over to the end boards in Tonka zone. Otsby and Ullman. Eitner on the forecheck. Ronning. Otsby will intercept that and send it low for Ronning. Eitner. Puck comes out to neutral ice. Ullman will send it back in. Tonka will tag up. Forwards will change. Royals will tip it ahead and gain the zone. They'll dump it in. Locke will leave it for Long. Long over to Feltman. Long pass broken up by the Royals. Now Feltman will pinch from the red line. Will send it in the Royal zone. Feltman over to Jewett. Long pass over to Rose. Now the Royals. Good back jacket by Rose will send it back below the goal line. Held in by Feltman. Shot is blocked. Comes out to neutral ice. One-on-one, the player elects to dump it in. Lawson. Both teams will change. Lawson gathering it up and sending it across for Feltman. Feltman dump it in the Royal zone. Kukafridi's here. Now Hatch tries to send it up to the point. Puck is dumped in by the Royals. Kukafridi's out to Lee. Lee trying to find Hatch. Goes off the bench wall. Hatch on the forecheck. Lee with the hit. Now out to neutral ice. Lee goes. Called no icing, no icing. And now they blew the whistle for injured player. Lee says he got cross-check up high. No call. We'll have a face-off coming over to the Tonka zone here at 9:19 left in the first. Coach is discussing it here with the referees here about the cross-check up high to the neck of Lee. Face-off over to the near circle. Face-off won by Tonka. That's running. Puck is rimmed around. Mann will serve it up for Otsby. Now Lawson, loose puck over to the bench wall. Lawson will pinch to send it up ahead. Otsby will dump it in. Now the Royals on the breakout. Hits the referee, bounces back. Now the Royals from the dot. Shot, still loose. Cleared out by Lawson. Big save there by Locke. Just adjusting something real quick. Face-off won by the Royals. Shot, tipped, and pad save for Locke. Now Omen out to Jewett. Jewett, this was tipped, no icing. Rose, first one there. Tries to cycle it back, stays below the goal line. Now loose puck, long after it. We'll gather it up and take it around the net. We'll rim it up for Rose. Olsen on the support. Long will feed it ahead. Now back down to Long, over in the far circle, and he'll clear it out. Royals had to tag up. Omen out for Hatch. Shot tries blocked by Hatch and sent down by the Royals. Freeze under pressure now. Long out off the far wall. Hatch will clear it out to neutral ice. Cleared out for an icing here at 7:12 left in the first. Kukafridis on the draw. Royals with it here. They'll rim it around. Lee at the near hash marks will send it down for Lawson. Lawson under a lot of pressure takes a hit. Royals with it. Shot, pad save. Centering feed comes out to neutral ice. Now the Royals. Lawson will rim it around for Eitner. Eitner will push it ahead. Now Gukafridis. Eitner will send it low. Lee. Omen a shot try, stick save, and out of play. Here, 6:21. Evan. Okay, running Eitner, Ansby, Long, and Omen. Puck is won back by the Skippers. Omen on a shot try is tipped. Now the the Royals. Royals will send it low, Long. Behind the net, on the breakout, out for Eitner, comes up to the point. They attempt to dump it, it's cleared out by Ronning. Rose and Olsen. Now the Royals. Pass is tipped and gathered up by Rose. Rose and Olsen. Puck goes over to the far wall. Rose will cycle. Rim it over to the near wall. Oh, we got a call. Holding the call here at 5:13. Tonka on the power on the PK. Olsen on the draw. Gukafridis, Long, and Omen. Royals have it here along the line. They send it over to the wall, across seam pass. Pressured by Gukafridis. Over in the corner will take a low below the goal line. Good hit check by Omen and cleared by Long. Now the Royals will gain the line. Long separating the puck. Omen on the hit, and Rose will clear it out. All the way down here, just under 1:30 left on the PK here. Lee giving pressure. Now the Royals will skate it above the red line and gain the Tonka zone. Shot wide of the post. Lawson and Feltman. Rose. Lawson will push it up to the point. They go D to D. Shot. Blocker save. And cleared out by Rose. Tonka will change. Long feed. Now cross ice. Offside the call here at 3:48. Face-off won by Olsen, and Long will push it ahead over to the Royal zone. Olsen giving the forecheck. Bach will leave it for Long. Long will clear it out to neutral ice. Now the Royals off the near wall will send it ahead. 2-on-2. Good back check by Long. Broken up by Olsen and Omen. Cross ice pass over to the point at the bench wall. Shot, glove save. 3:17 left to play here in the first with 4 seconds on the PK. Gukafridis on the draw. Along with Hatch, Lawson, and Whiteside. Whiteside will rim it around. That should do it for the PK. Back to even strength here. Hatch will intercept the feed. Now taking it in, we'll drop it over to Lee. Lee, a shot. Swallowed up by the netminder here at 3:03. Hatch on the draw. Oh, we'll do it again. Hatch winning it back. Gukafridis gathering it up. We'll send it up for Lee. Gukafridis here at the hash marks. Now the Royals. Lawson on the pinch. Outside out to Gukafridis. Gukafridis will gain the zone. Hatch around one. Hatch shot. Goal! Way to go. Whiteside, I believe it was Whiteside over to Gukafridis. On the rush, will drop it over to Hatch, and Hatch will take it down to the circle and shot for our first goal here at 2:36. Okay, running on the draw. The Royals will send it in the Tonka zone. Gathered up by Long. Long will send it across to Mann. Now Ronning. Ronning and Osby. Ronning with speed and shot. Saved by the Royals netminder.
Assisted by number 29, Andreas.
That's okay. That's okay. It's a good attempt. Good attempt. Ronning on the draw. We'll win it back. Osby on quick jump. We'll send it over to Omen and cycle over to Long for the shot just wide. Ronning and Osby. Oh, shot attempt. Long will come out for it and send it across for Long. Long taking it low. Off the near wall for Osby. Will chip it ahead for Ronning. Now sent back in by the Royals. Feltman will push it up for Mann. Mann up to Ronning. Now Feltman on the regroup across to Omen. Omen up to the red line for Jewett. Now the Royals off the near wall. Loose puck gathered up by Lawson. We'll push it up to Jewett. Jewett will dump it in. Puck cycles over to the far corner. Now the Royals. From below the red line, I believe it hit the referees, stayed there. Loose puck gathered up by Lawson. Behind the net. On the breakout, over to Feltman. Feltman, cross ice pass over to Rose. One to beat. Rose taking it wide. Pushed over to the near corner. Rose at the dot. Loose. Now the Royals. Crossing the red line. Loose puck gathered up by Long. Omen will step up and on the takeaway. Final 30 seconds of the period. Royals out. Now they gain the line. They'll drop it back. Chance here. Shot is deflected by Omen. Goes over to the far wall. 20 seconds. Gukafridis up to Lee. Lee, one to beat here. Poked away here. And icing. We'll have 11 seconds left to play. What's up, man?
What's up,
how's it going? How's it going? All good?
Good to see you.
Yeah, I got a pretty packed house.
Oh, yeah.
Next game is going to be a big one.
Oh, yeah. 1 and 3 going
Yeah.
out, or 1 and 2, whatever it is.
Yeah, I think it is 1-3. Lee. Lee on the draw. Will win it back. Shot. Glove save.
Nice goal by Ralphie.
Yeah, that was a great one.
Those guys.
Oh, it was great, man. Yeah, get one here in the first. That's good.
This Rogers team, I think, is all the AA guys we played last year.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, we played them earlier in the season in like the the Thanksgiving tournament that they had. We played Rogers and Shakopee. But I'm hearing they're doing much better as of late.
Yeah.
So good matchup here in the first. The shots are relatively close, 6-4 skippers. Okay, boys are coming out. About to get the second underway here. Is that everybody? There we go. About to start the middle frame here. Shot 6-4 skippers. First goal scored by Hatch in the first. About midway through. Okay, starting us out, we've got Olsen, Rose, and Jewett. Face off won by the Royals. They go D to D, and cross ice pass goes off the Royals bench wall, and icing here. Okay, face off comes over to the Royals zone. Olsen at the near circle. There at the dot. Quick jump by Rose. Will push it over to the far corner. Olsen getting pressure. Stretch pass is tipped by Omen and goes out of play. We'll have a center ice face off. Olsen on the drop. Gathered up by Jewett and will send it in. Goaltender out to play it. Under pressure, we're going to have a hooking call here. That will go against Tonka. Delayed penalty. Extra man for the Royals. They gain the line. They send it over to the dot. They'll cycle it over to, up to the hash marks. And now up to the line on the regroup. Under a lot of pressure. And now Tonka will touch it. We have 15:57 here in the middle frame. And Lee, along with Feltman and Lawson. Taken out of the zone by Lee. Lee here on the cutback at the hash marks. Royals gathering it up, loose puck. Lee with a hit. Gathered up by Glucofridis. Shot. Swallowed up here at 15:28. big hit by Lee will separate the puck and gather it up for a rush. We've got 1:32 left on this PK. Cross ice pass by the Royals, who skated above the red line now and gained the Tonka zone. Rose comes up to the point, sent across, tipped off the bench wall, sent back down over to the hash marks. Omen forcing him up high. Shot or pass. Now Omen sent up high. They sent it across the blue line and gloved by Locke here, 14:42. Pretty packed house here for the JV game. The camera angle's not the best. Stretch pass. They call no ice. No ice. Under 30 seconds now on the PK. Clear it out. Goaltender will leave it. Down to 10 seconds now. Breakout pass. Intercepted by Lawson, sent back in. Final seconds of the PK. Back to even strength here. Jewett will punch, push it ahead. Loose puck, poked away at the last second there. Now Lawson. Lawson, shot pass. Goes across. Whiteside will send it low. Jewett, center feed, over, still loose. Pass cleared up, cleared out, gathered up by Whiteside. We'll send it up to the line to Rose and a shot. 13-21. Great center feed try there, right on the doorstep. Eitner and Ronning giving pressure. Now passes go off the wall. No. Omen will break up any chance there. Long. Out to Eitner. Held it neutral ice. And sent back in the Tonka zone. Omen. Over to Long. Omen will glove it. Drop it for a shot. It's blocked. Goes over to the far wall. Hatch here. Below the goal line. Up to the point for Lawson. Lawson, a shot tries. Gloved. At 12:26 remaining here in the second. Okay, Lee, Hash, Kukufridis, Lawson, and Feltman. Lee on the draw. Will win it back. Kukufridis gathers it up down to the goal line. Out to the point. Cross to Lawson. Lawson taking it down to the goal line. Now Lee. Lee a shot. Blocker save. Lawson on the pinch. He'll come out. Feltman on the chase. Royals. Lawson, center feed, swallowed up by Locke. All alone in front of the net. Big save there. Face off one by Olsen on the breakout. Jewett trying to send it across. Comes back over to the Tonka zone for Oman. Oman over to Long. Long off the bench wall for Jewett. Jewett pushing it ahead. From the Royals zone, gathered up by the Div for the Royals. Oman on the pinch. Hits a boot, sitting there. Off of Olsen's skate, will push it ahead. Now Jewett. Shot, stick save. Jewett will cycle it over for Olsen. A center feed try for Rose. Jewett will keep the zone and send it low. Rose on the forecheck. Whiteside a shot and glove save. The zooming is going to be difficult here. Here on the blue line. Kind of a little too close to our offensive zone and a little too far away from the defensive zone. Ronning on the face-off win over for Otsby now. Otsby center feed try. Lawson on the regroup over for Whiteside. Back over to Lawson off the skate. Shot! Just wide of the top corner. Good poke there by man. Royals forced to tag up. Lawson. Lawson pass across for Otsby. Otsby will dump it in. Goes over to the near corner. Man has it here at the dot. Man on the center feed. Puck comes out. Lawson. Pass is tipped. Lee. Lee at the bench wall takes a hit. Now puck goes down low in the Tonka zone. Oman out for Hatch. Hatch. Boston will glove it. Drop it down for Hatch now. Hatch over to the slot. Shot is tipped over the net. Hatch. Two on two the other way. Oman off the near wall shot and gloved. Here, 9:24. Face off by Olsen, near circle, comes up for the Royals along the line and sent down. Center feed try goes off the side of the cage, pushed up by Oman, up to the line. Now Rose. Rose across for Jewett. Long here. Loose puck now the Royals. On the back check. Puck is gathered out by Long. Long across to Oman. Will push it up for Olsen. Over to Rose. Rose will clear the zone. We've got a call here. A delayed call. Yeah. You coming in here? All right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be people coming in.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. They talk on the PK. So here at 8:39, talk on the PK. Interference to call. From the top of the circle, shot, save. They hold in the zone. Shot deflected by Lawson over to the near corner now. Freeze. We've got a whistle here. A high stick. High sticking the call here at 8:14. It's 1:35. We'll have a minute and 35 of 4-on-4. Jewett on the draw, along with Rose, Long, and Whiteside. The Royals below the goal line will cycle it over. Cross ice pass is tipped in the Tonka zone. Long will gather it up. Cross to Whiteside and out to Rose. Comes over to the Rogers zone. Rose on the forecheck. Rogers stretch pass is broken up by Whiteside. Gathered up by the Royals. Long. Strong pressure there by Long. Will take it over, force it over to the hash marks. Gathered up by the Rose now. And off the near wall, kept in. Forced out by Jewett. Who dropped the pass into the Tonka zone. Shot. He was blocked by Long. Gathered up by Rose. 30, just under 40 seconds of 4-on-4 left. Long will pass up to the red line. Whiteside will force it over to the far corner. Now the Royals. We'll send it over to the Tonka zone. Center feed. Intercepted by Feltman. Out for Lawson. Lawson across the red line. We'll send it over to Lee. Lee will send it low. Now we've got just under 20 seconds on the power play. Maybe enough time for one rush. Long pass up to Jewett. Jewett on a breakaway shot off the post. Great chance there, 6:19, 6 seconds remaining on the power play. Great look for a breakaway shot. Great pass by Lawson to find Jewett there at the line. Olsen on the drop, cycled around, held in. Omen is shot, glove save. .6:11 remaining in the middle frame. Olsen on the draw near circle. Royals will send it off the end boards. Pass deflected by Rose. Now out to neutral ice. Long will gather it up from the Tonka zone and feed it ahead. Oh! Jewett will force it out to neutral ice. Block out to play it. We'll leave it for Long. Long under pressure. Up to Jewett. Cross for Hatch. Hatch now. Royals. Pressure by Lee and Hatch. Tipped. Pass intercepted by Glukafridis. We'll send it across to Hatch. Held, now out to neutral ice. Whiteside. Puck is gathered up by Glukafridis across the Lawson. On the regroup. Lawson here. Send it. It hits the side of the cage. Whiteside. Back over to Lawson. Off the wall. We'll clear it out. We call no icing. No icing. Under 5 minutes now. Stretch pass is tipped by Whiteside. 2-on-2 here. Whiteside will force it over the inboards in the Tonka zone. Good pressure by Whiteside. Man out to Otsby. Trying to send it across. Freeze here. Long. Cross to Omen. Omen off the near wall. Goes over the Royal zone and cleared out. They say no icing here. Locke will leave it for Long. Out for Otsby. Shot chance. And pad save for Locke. Omen. Cross ice pass for Mann. Mann will dump it in. Vining on the forecheck along with Jewett. Royals. Pass intercepted by Rose. Taken down. We'll cycle it back over to the far corner. Olsen. Over to Jewett. There behind the net. Rose over to support. Clearing attempt is kept in by Lawson. Across to Omen. Omen is shot. Stick save. Rebound chance. Oh, thought about pinching on it. Rose will send it back over towards the hash marks and gathered up by the Royals. Good job by Feltman to prevent the shot. Long feed. Tipped by Lee and pad save. Under 3 minutes now. Feltman. Feltman across to Lawson. Lawson over to Feltman. Feltman will dump it in. They call delayed offsides. The boys will have to tag up. Royals will dump it in the Tonka zone, gathered up by Omen. Omen out to Hatch. Hatch will leave it for Glukafridis. Glukafridis across the red line will dump it in. Long, down low. Glukafridis back over to Hatch. Hatch trying to send it up high. It's broken up by the Royals. Long. Long across to Omen. Omen will gain the zone. Will drop it for Lee. Lee, a shot is blocked. Good stick by Lee. Now a 3-on-1. Strong back check by Omen and a blocker save by Locke. Under a minute and a half remaining now. We've got a whistle here. Let's see what the call is. They may send. We got roughing the call. Will go against Minnetonka. Here at 1:24. Tonka on the PK. Jewett giving pressure there. Nearly had a breakaway. Royals, they send it up high. Pass off the skate. Jewett will clear the zone. Oh, careful there. Jewett will send it on net. Now the Royals. Over from the slot. Didn't quite see that shot. Just wide of the post. Final minute here. Cross ice pass is tipped into the Tonka zone. 40 seconds. Clearing attempt is held there at the point. Lawson pressuring. Puck is sent low. Comes over to the near corner. Glukafridis will clear the zone. Final minute. Oh, 20 seconds. With just under a minute left on the PK. Poked away there by Long. Lee. Now Long. Final seconds. We have a delayed call. Shot. Pad save. Careful here, careful. Let's see what they assess. Okay, so there was some mention of offsetting penalties. We'll see if they take that 2 minute for the high stick off. Or was there something else beyond the high stick that was offsetting and the high sticking will stand? We'll see. Really packing in right now. We've got a 1-goal game here. Shots are 16-12, Minnetonka. Okay. So it looks like the high stick should stand. We got 36 seconds remaining on that initial penalty. So 36 seconds of 4-on-4, and then Tonka will be on a power play. Okay, Glukofridis and Lee, Lawson and Feltman to start us out here in the third. Lawson, quick jump, loose. Good poke there by Feltman. Feltman sending it across for Lawson. Lawson will push it up for Glukofridis. Will force it in the zone. Quick shot. It's over for Lawson. Lawson around the net. Up to Feltman. Feltman over to Glukofridis. Shot. Now Tonka full strength. And clear it out. Long. Over for Olsen. Ice is still quite wet, got stuck there. Olsen will gather it up. Tried to send it in. Boys will have to wait. Ice is still rather wet. Feltman will drop it back. Rose pushing it ahead. Jewett. Puck is cleared out. Olsen over to Rose at the point. Was shot just wide. Long sending it down. Jewett back up to Long. Here we're at 25 seconds. We'll give it. All right, 15-24. We've got 25 seconds remaining on this power play. Glukofridis, Lee, and Hatch. Hatch forcing it back over to the near circle. Long feed. Lock out to play it. We'll send it over to the far wall. Glukofridis. Across the Long. Long behind the net. Final seconds of the power play. Out to Glukofridis. Back to even strength. Now Hatch. Hatch. Around one shot. Blocker save. Glucofridis will leave it for long. Long shot and glove save. Bonning on the draw. Eitner, Mann, Whiteside, and Lawson. Goes over to the end boards. The Royals will clear it out. Lawson will push it up above the red line. Mann trying to send it over the Royal zone. The Royals will send it across. No trip on the call. Covered up. No call on the trip, I should say. Okay, defensive zone face-off near circle. Bonning on the draw will win it back for Long. Long will rim it around for Mann. Will tip it out to neutral ice and sent back in by the Royals. Long. Push it up to Mann. Now Ronning. Kept in by the Royals, sent back over to the near corner. Ullman. Over to the hash marks. Ullman pressuring there at the end boards along with Ronning and Long. Long will serve it up for Eitner. Eitner with it here. Cross ice pass over to Ullman. From the red line, Ullman will dump it in. Talk on a change. Kept in by Jewett. Over to the slot. Pad save. Rebound chance. Clear it out. This will be icing here. 13:29 remaining. Okay, Olsen on the draw. Jewett, Rose, Feltman, and Lawson. Still battling for possession. Loose puck there in the circle. Shot by Jewett. I believe it might have been deflected. Chance off the post for Jewett. Now the Royals will clear it out. Good play by Lawson will prevent a breakaway. Now the Royals. Chance here. Oh! I believe that went 5-hole and off the far post. Locke will leave it behind the net. Lawson, long feed, will come up to Jewett. Jewett will send it in. We've got a call. Interference to call here at 12:31. Tonka will go on the power play. Glucofridis, Lee, Hatch, Ullman, and Long. Ullman will send it low for Lee. Loose, gathered up by Glucofridis. Up to Ullman, back over to Glucofridis. Up to Ullman. Cross ice pass, forced out to neutral ice. Long. Up to Hatch, across to Ullman. Ullman will send it in. And clear it out. Locke will leave it for Long. Over a minute left on the power play. Long up to Olsen. Olsen around the net. Up to the point for Long. Long sending it back over to the hash marks for Olsen. Jewett. Loose, gathered up by the Royals. He'll push it ahead, try to spring him. Now Lawson. Across to Jewett. Jewett, a shot. It's tipped wide. Puck comes out. Glukofridis. Oh, we've got a chance here. Oh, grade A chance. Whiffed on the pass, created a rush. Lawson taking it down. Jewett here. We'll drop it back for Glukofridis. We'll send it up. Now clear it out. Final seconds of the power play. Lawson across to Feltman. Feltman's pass hits a player. Lawson across to Feltman. Cross ice pass over to Lee. Lee a shot. Glove save here, 10-19. $10-19 left to play. A couple chances, a couple exchanges. Exciting game here. Skipper's up. The only goal here with just over 10 minutes remaining. No icing. Omen playing it off the end boards. Omen will push it up for Otsby. Otsby across to Eitner. Eitner will send it in. Otsby from the near corner in the Royal zone. Now the Royals across the red line and send it in the Tonka zone. Locke will leave it behind the net. Long will push it up for Otsby. Sent back in. Whiteside. Whiteside around the net. Now below 9:30 left to play. Icing the call here. Okay, we got Olsen, Jewett, and Rose. Long and Whiteside. Face off won by the Royals. At the point here, shot, stick save. Goes over to the far hash marks, shot and glove save by Locke. 9:16 remaining. Face off at the far circle in the Tonka zone. Olsen on the draw. Face off one bat by Olsen. Whiteside will push it across for Lawson. Lawson under pressure here. Playing it off the end boards. Will pick up speed. We've got a call. Interference. The call will go against Minnetonka here. Put Royals on the power play here at 9:04. We've got Glukofridis and Lee, Omen and Long. Lee will gather it up. Lee is cleared out. Now the Royals. Good poke there by Long. There at the end boards. Omen will clear it out. Held in below the red line. Now the Royals send it back in the Tonka zone. Feltman. Gathered by Glukofridis and sent all the way down. This will go on net. Now the Royals. Oh, pass. Nearly picked up 2-on-2. Quick chance. Oh, center feed. Shot goes wide. Just above a minute remaining from the top of the circle across. Seam pass. Shot is deflected. Poked out by Jewett. Jewett on a breakaway. Goal! Short-handed goal here with 8:02 remaining. 58 seconds remaining on the PK. Gugafridis, Lee, Ullman, and Long. Long. Puck is sent in the Tonka zone. Ullman will clear it.
There's a goal scored by 10. Davis Jewett. Tonka goal number 2 in the third period. Unassisted. That's Jewett unassisted in the third.
Ullman will send it in the Royal zone. Chance here for Tonka. Good poke there by Long and cleared out by Gugafridis. Just above 7 minutes, final seconds of the PK. Back to even strength here. Good poke there by Jewett. Feltman and Lawson. Oh, chance. Broken up by Olsen. Goes up to the bench wall. Sent back down to the slot. Dropped at the dot. Oh, weak side pass. Doesn't connect. Jewett will push it up. Olsen. 3-on-2. Rose over to Olsen's. That was Lawson. Long. Over to Lawson. Out to Otsby. Oh, chance. Chance here. Saved by Locke. Long helping to break that up. We'll give him a pad save there. Pass intercepted by Mann. 3-on-2. Mann here. Centered over to Ronning. Ronning trying to go back up. Royals on the transition. Chance here. Broken up by Whiteside and Ullman. Osby across to Ullman. Tonka on a change. Royals on the regroup. Royals will send it in the Tonka zone. Whiteside gather it up. Whiteside pushing up the Gugafridis and sent back in. Block. Ullman under pressure will cycle it back. Lee across to Hatch. Hatch's stick is broken. Will leave it and head to the bench. Chance here for the Royals. Shot. Shot wide of the mark, but gloved by Locke here at 4:51. Olsen on the drop. Olsen, Jewett, Rose, Feltman, and Lawson. Lawson will rim it around for Rose. Rose will tip it out. The pressure will create a chance. Rose here. Poked out. We got one-on-one. Good back check by the boys. And pass broken up by Lawson in the slot. Now 3-on-2. Jewett. Now take away by Gugafridis will send it low. Long feed by the Royals will send it in the Tonka zone. Bach will play it ahead for Lee. Cycled down for Long. Center feed try. Oh, somehow kept out. Somehow kept out by Long there. A center feed from below the goal line. Fed up right on the doorstep. We'll give him 2 there. Kept out on the initial shot and the rebound chance. Under 4 minutes left to play. Friedrichs on the draw. Skippers win the draw out. Long over to Lee. Lee will off the near wall. Will send it in the Royal zone. Breakout pass broken up by Omen and kept in the zone. Across the Lee. Poked out to neutralize. Not sure how that got disconnected. Sorry, folks. Well, we're gathering up. We've got just under 3 minutes. Not much happened in that disconnection. Now Lawson. Lawson a shot. Lawson here. Puck comes out to neutral ice. Whiteside. Whiteside on the regroup. A few will change for Tonka. Whiteside's pass is tipped. Bach will send it over to the inboard. Center feed tried. Comes over to the near wall. Jewett will chip it out for Glukofridis and Rose. Glukofridis down low to Rose. Rose will cycle it over to Jewett. Tonka will send it in deep. Glukofridis giving pressure. Final 2 minutes. Hatch on the pass interception. Shot. Shoulder save. Oh, no call. Puck is chipped out. Lee is shot try. He's deflected over in the low slot. Lee on a pass interception. Will feed it in. Offside. Yeah, staying, but this is going to come down.
Okay. I was just going to say before you guys are
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Okay, 1:41 left to play here. The score is 2-0 Minnetonka. Timeout call by the Royals. Got shots. I got 26-19 Minnetonka. Okay, face off at the Royal line. Olsen, Jewett, Rose, Long, and Omen. Face off won by the Royals. They'll regroup. They should be thinking about empty net soon. They cross the red line. They gain the zone. Cleared out to neutralize by Long. We have offside the call. Face off at the Tonka line. The Royals netminder out at the hash marks. Face off won by Minnetonka. Long across to Omen. Omen will push it up for Rose. Rose will send it in. Breakout pass by the Royals. They'll cross the red line. Empty net. Royals have the extra attacker. Gathered up by Royals. Shot from the high slot. Final minute. Cross ice pass connects for the Royals. Just above 30 seconds now. Cleared out. Olsen over to Jewett. Jewett on the empty netter. Here with 29 seconds remaining. Scores now 3-0. Minnetonka. Ronning on the drop. Royals will send it in. Center feed. Block with another terrific save. Face off won by the Skippers. Ullman will ring it around for Eitner. Center pass broken up by Ullman. Final seconds. From the slot. Shot over the crossbar. That'll do it. Great game by Minnetonka. Final on the shots, I've got 27-21. Yep.
Does that just work off your phone and all?